Hello everybody, my name is Pyrac, and in today's video, as you can see on my back here, we're going to play the Lance, but that is not the title of this video. Today we got a new set of, I believe, 3 event quests, and today I'm going to go check out the Like a Fire Hidden by Sand. From the looks of the description down here, it will give some kind of special equipment, or probably just something to layer generally. Now, I may do 1 or 2 during this event quest, just because they're generally pretty short. At least with the other weapons, it seem to be pretty short, but we'll see how it goes with Lance. I haven't actually played Lance since its full release, so I don't exactly know what the changes were from the beta. I heard it got buffed quite a bit, but we'll see. I also threw the build together based on just things I like, so we'll see how it goes. And poke. This is some crispy damage. Oh, we got the counter as well. Let's go. Okay, unfortunately got a stagger at that point, but that's okay. Poke, poke, poke. Didn't quite reach. Here's some more initial pokes. Oh my god, Lass is accidentally getting staggered. We take those though. And we actually hit the tail with it. Huge. That's a bite. Into double tail sweep. She only does double tail sweep in this game, at least at the moment, so love to see that. Poke, poke, poke. It does seem like it's doing a lot more damage, but that might just be because I've got gear now, of course. Oh, that is what they changed. Okay, that is a very, very nice change. Because for those that didn't play the open beta, the counter thrust didn't actually counter, at least on the build-up, because it used to counter on this part here. The open beta made it so you could only counter on the actual release of the attack itself. So that is a very nice change already. Also, it is doing a lot of damage. Like, compared to other weapons, it's actually doing a decent bit. At least from my experience so far. Yeah, so that would only be a proper counter. Not actually, like, while you're charging up the attack itself. So that is a pretty good change, honestly. Oh, is she leaving? No, not quite. But definitely seems like it's doing a lot more damage than it used to, which is good. Okay, poke. Make sure I at least land the damage. Right, you can only go into the counter thrust off of that. Okay, she didn't reach. Off of the third poke here. If it's not like a manual input like that. Oh, nice. Also, I don't mind the Rathian in this game. They did change her slightly, in the sense that they made her, her juke out instead of... Okay. They actually did it with both of them. They made her juke out where she'll, like, prance around instead of... Oh, maybe? Oh my god, it did make a weak point. Poke. They made it so she prances around instead of, like, does a back hop on most options. And Rathalos is actually the same. So I don't mind her in this game. Is that a big cumin trees? Also, I should check crown size. I forgot to do that with the other events. Should definitely do that, because Rise Sunbreak in particular had, like, crowns for their events a lot of the time. Okay, she's not a crown. Worth looking at least. What are you doing? Okay. I also have, I think 2-piece Jinta Hard on here. Because I do like power clashing, and I generally do a lot of regular blocks anyway. So I figured it's probably a pretty good idea to have it on a weapon that you're regularly power clashing on. At least if you do regular guards, you'll get a lot of power clashes. Actually, I feel like you should probably be using it anyway, because you do power clashes for offensive guard as well. What are you doing, love? Yeah, see, like that for offensive guard, so would somewhat make... How did she miss? Would somewhat make sense. Okay. Was that a monster behind her? I thought I saw one behind her. I guess I'm just seeing things. Okay, fine. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke. Bruh, she's not really letting me fight her here, which is lovely. Okay, there we go. Not the worst. Yeah, so I'm curious to see what it'll give. Lance feels stronger. And that one change with the counter thrust itself is actually really nice. Because I know that's going to catch, or it would have caught a lot of people off guard that didn't play the open beta and had played previous games where this counter thrust, the charge up itself, isn't actually the counter window because it's only at the end. At least it was in the beta, so that poke part is the counter. So now this whole animation is a counter seemingly, which is really nice change. Again, I don't know why they went with that. Maybe they just wanted a more aggressive way to, instead of power clashing, was my like only thought to it. Okay, expedition headgear ticket. There's going to be a helmet of some sort. They do like their helmets. And decoration, just blind resist. Let's go see what we can craft out of it. Usually you need to do, I think like 3 or 4, or get 3 or 4 tickets of these things to get the actual armors and that actually crafted. But we'll see here. Hopefully it should be at the bottom. What is that? Hold on, let me go turn on headpiece. Right, expedition. Oh, it's like an earring. Okay, that makes more sense. I was trying to figure out what it was. But yeah, get a nice little earring. Very subtle. The skills on it, kinda meh. Light resistance, coalescence. At least they work together, but it's pretty meh. Well, everybody, that was checking out one of the 3 new event quests that we got, as well as playing the Lance for the first time in the full release of the game. Very happy with the counter thrust change, and the quest is honestly pretty mediocre. If you want the layered, obviously, it's not bad. It's an earring, which I don't think we have in the game yet, so it's not the worst. As usual though, for those that want the build, here it is. I threw it together in maybe 5-10 minutes. Just skills that seem to work really well with the Lance here. Obviously got guard, offensive guard, constitution. I think reduces the amount of stamina that I use with power clash. I could just be mistiming it and it shouldn't be consuming any stamina, but I think that's how it works for now. Ambush is very solid, antivirus because I'm using 2-piece gore. As you can see, the build also has a good chunk of handicraft in here, which was just chucked on the weapon, because Lance generally is a pretty sharpness hungry weapon, on top of the extra sharpness boost as well. Seemed to work out alright. I lasted a zone transition basically, which is good. And as I said, it's got 2-piece Jin to heart. If I was to do a power clash, I'd gain raw damage with a blast lance because I didn't have a paralysis one. But yeah, that was checking out one of the 3 new event quests. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, as well as the Lance gameplay. Obviously first time playing the Lance since the open beta, so a little bit rusty. But as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.